What is up, guys? Josh here. Welcome back to part 2 of Bunny Hill Horror by Crunchy Fried Games. We're in the corridor. We just left the parlor where we were talking to the Mandius guy. So, you're in a corridor which circles around the ground floor of the castle. Some of the rooms don't look quite ready yet, but the ones that do have gold plates on the wooden doors. A spiral staircase leads up to the first floor, but its descent is blocked until the builders can finish the job. A painting adds some color to the torchlit walls. So, I've already read that. I was just reading it again. We've already done, actually, all of these, except for climbing the stairs, so I guess we'll do that. And if you don't know, basically our job here for the moment is to stay here until Mandius finishes his quiz thing at the tavern, which we were supposed to go to, but I guess the job's taken over, so... You're in the upstairs corridor of Bunny Hill Castle. The doors are marked with gold plates. Daisy Fluffington, Alflide Mandius, and Ostrathe Mandius. The staircase leads further up again. Further up, but again, this will need more work before it can be climbed. Another painting decorates the area. Let's check the painting. Oh dear. That's kind of weird. An inscription beneath the painting reads, "The blessed Guillaume de Toulouse, tormented by demons by Ambroise Frudeau, c. 1790. Okay, well, Daisy's in the foyer, entrance area, I don't remember what it's called, the antechamber, so let's enter her room. With some trepidation, you enter Daisy's room, to be greeted with a cloying smell of sickly perfume. Hundreds of eyes gaze at you as you enter, which you quickly attribute to a sizable doll collection that lines the walls. The rest of the room is also a mess, with clothes strewn all over the floor, and bottles of pills on top of the dressing table and surrounding carpet. I don't think she's okay. Let's examine the pill bottles. You check the bottles. There are potions and lotions for everything from dermatitis to iron deficiency to insomnia. One bottle that might come in useful is labeled Dreamy, Sleepy, Nighty, Snoozy, Snooze. Let's take it. As you oh shit. As you pocket the sleeping draught, you hear rapid footsteps and a loud bang from behind you. This probably isn't good. "What in the name of Christ are you doing in my room?" demands Daisy. "Well, I got lost and..." you began, but Daisy isn't interested and grabs your arm, dragging you out the door. "Get out now! I will stay here for the present to ensure that you do not violate my area again." She pushes you out and slams the door in your face. "At least you got the potion. You consider..." So we have the potion now. It says we can use it. But do I want to use it now? Let's check out Aelflade's room. Oh. I'm gonna have to blur this. You enter the room and immediately jump. "I'm sorry," you began. "I was just, The naked woman sat on the floor, keeps still, just long enough to let your discomfort grow, and then grins. Meditations," he says. "It's very stressful living in the modern world. That's what Daddy always says." Oh, this must be... was Oswald? Is that his first name? That must be his daughter, I guess. She then puts on a comically deep voice. "Mark my words. They have machines to think for us. Next, they'll have machines to live for us." Silly, really, although maybe he has a point. "Anyways, I'm Elf." "Thank you, I'd rather call you that. Anyways, thanks for stumbling in. I expect you're with the KKK? No? The KKK? Yes, it can be a bit confusing, can't it? The other three research assistants are called Kevin, Karen, and Katie, so the KKK. Clever, isn't... Fucking hilarious. Please tell me your name begins with K. Actually, no, that would spoil it. KKKK isn't a thing. Come to think of it, it's been a long time since I've seen any of them. Still, I suppose Daddy has them hard at work somewhere or other. Or maybe they're dead. Tell me about Ostrathe. Ostrathe? I mean Sissy Faye. I don't know what's happened to her. She looks nervously at you as her speech speeds up. I mean, she was here 1 minute, and I'm sure she's around, and I'm sure she hasn't run off, and she was acting a bit secretive. Maybe she's run off. You make a show of breathing slowly through your nose, and she copies you. Oh yes, haha. She stammers. Meditation, that's right. I know she's around somewhere. If you find her, could you take a photo and send it to me? I'd love to, you say, but that fluffy woman took my phone. Fluffy woman, she laughs. I like that. Not to worry, you can have Daddy's DC2 phone. Decked phone? He's going to host the pub quiz tonight, so we won't take it. He likes to pretend he doesn't have a phone. Himself. Silly man. He hit me up on 12169 when you need to. So we'll say this. Well, let's check the phone first. Return a phone that allows you to contact anyone inside the castle only, or you would do if you had their numbers. Worryingly, this one appears to belong to Oswald Vandius. Okay. So, can you get me out of here, I guess? Can you get me out of here? I barely remember the code for the front door. I usually just ask Daisy. If you do make it outside and get in my good books, I might let you leave Bunny Hill for a couple of hours. After all, I suppose I'm technically your boss now, aren't I? And that means you have to follow absolutely any order I give you until I'm satisfied. I'm kind of scared to approach her. She says, you can stay in the doorway for now, or I'll get on the decked phone and Big Bad Bob will be straight up here. Can't have anybody just wandering in when I'm naked and helpless. That's only for special friends. Okay. So we've gone into these two rooms. We'll go in Ostratha's room now. Faye's room. You enter the room of the curiously named Ostrathe, or Faye. The walls are sparse and everything is tidy to the point where it doesn't even appear this bedroom is being lived in. A bed and a bedside table comprise the only two pieces of furniture in the room. Yeah, let's examine the table. Guess that's Faye. She looks kinda e-girl. You pull open a section of the bedside table to discover two photographs of a pretty blonde girl. That's, okay. Presumably in her 20s, a ballpoint pen, and a book of cryptic crossword puzzles that is largely completed. Besides these, the drawer is bare. Let's examine the bed. Deciding that there must be more to this room than total sterility, you check the bed without much hope. The sheets are silky smooth, the counterpane is clean, and you spot something poking out of the duvet. It's a folded sheet of paper with a handwritten message. Yeah, let's read it. Dear sheet of A4 lined paper. Okay. I know this has not got the same ring to it, has it, Mr. A4? But I had to burn my real diary that fluffy arse lady has been poking around and prodding around this room. I know it. It feels like the whole house are closing ranks on me. Even that perv Bob hasn't been trying to get into my knickers lately. Well, at least we can all agree that fluffy arse lady is an arse. They know I'm close to discovering the truth, and I'm scared what might happen before I do. Father keeps a dignified silence as ever, and Sis has vanished so far into whatever weird and wonderful world she lives in. Whenever she's not flashing her tits at anything with a pulse, of course, that she's too unpredictable to trust. Even Len. He's a friend, but he might fold under pressure. Tonight I'm going down to the crypt to find out what their stupid Mercia plans really are. I need to know what happened to the KKK and what lies in store for the next research assistant. If anyone else is reading this, that means I haven't been able to return and destroy this message. If you want to follow me, you'll need to be smart, so remember to say aloud, "Oh, for one to hate." Seems the whole household has been infected with madness, and I'm not going to succumb to it. Isn't that right, Mr. A4? Love, Faye. You decided to keep the improvised diary for future reference. Okay, that's good. I'd like to keep that so I don't have to remember all the shit that was in it. Because it seems like, so obviously, for one, there's something that's a secret, but I feel like that was obvious from the start. Something happened to the KKK. It's saying that we really shouldn't trust, what's her name? What's her fucking name? The other girl? Saying maybe not trust Len, even though he's a friend. She's going down to the crypt. Yeah, so it said to destroy the message, but I guess we're keeping it. So that was all three of those. We could go downstairs or we can examine the painting. Let's check this. Okay, yeah, so literally just that. Okay, I thought it might just make us use it. The sleeping draught found in Daisy Fluffington's bedroom. It's branded Streamy Sleepy 90 Snoozy Snooze and apparently banned in most European countries. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's go back downstairs, I guess. What if I go back into her room? You revisit Elf, who's still engaged in her meditation and humming to herself in a tuneless way. Nothing changed there. What if I try Daisy's room? Daisy Fluffington's room is now locked. Okay, makes sense. So if I go back to the antechamber, you tentatively entered Daisy's domain, preparing her explanation for why you were in her bedroom. Luckily, there's no need as her chair is vacant and the desk has been tidying away for only leaving the crossword book. The front door is locked with a combination lock, which has 4 digits. Let's check the book. The crossword only has 1 clue filled in. 10 across reads Bree. More enigmatically and usefully, a note is scrawled on the margins of the book. Angels and demons, nymphs and the queen. You rip out and pocket Daisy's notes, wondering if it will be of use. Angels and demons, nymphs and the queen. I have no clue. I don't even want to try that. Angels and demons, nymphs and the queen. Anyone in the parlor? No, it seems he's gone. You return to the parlor, but Oswald Mandius has gone off to do whatever it is that eccentric multimillionaires do on their Tuesday afternoons. A painting hangs on the wall, and his discarded newspaper lies on the sofa. Let's examine the painting now that we can. And a description below the painting reads, Queen Guinevere's Ming, John Collier. So this is Queen. Does that have anything to do with Angels and Demons, Nymphs, and the Queen? But there's no number on it as far as I know. Maybe it's the amount of people in the picture. 5. I see 5 people. I don't know if that means anything though. Let's read the newspaper. The broadsheet screams, Politicians and Sex and Drug Scandal. 2 leading opposition cabinet members have been placed under armed arrest after allegedly spending the night on a drug and prostitute-fueled rampage from which they still haven't recovered. Anthony Adams and Brian Baldwin spent yesterday afternoon in conference with Oswald Mandius, into whom they are leading an investigation looking into allegations of bribery and other unethical business practices. Following the meeting, they were reportedly seen drinking and enjoying the company of an attractive young lady believed to be known as Elf. Of course. When Anthony became violent, attacking bystanders with an animal-like ferocity. Meanwhile, Brian entered an almost catatonic state and is still not responding to any stimuli. Anthony is being held in a padded cell after police fired 6 taser shots to 6 fucking taser shots to subdue 1 man. Dude must be huge. Their actions have thrown the opposition party into disarray and have led to the abandonment of the investigation into Mercia Co. Well, that's kind of fucking obvious that something's fucked up here. I guess we just leave the room. So we can go back, or wait, let's examine the painting. Heads of angels. Angels, demons, nymphs, and the queen. Let's go to heads of angels. The amount of heads of angels is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? That's an extra one, right? So, sorry. Angels, demons, nymph, queen. Angels. Well, that says 1786, but I don't think that's going to be the thing. So, angels, demons, nymphs, queen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Painting. Angels, queen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nymphs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Or is it just the amount of nymphs? So 5 something 8 5. 5 something 8 5. Demons. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 4, 8, 5. We'll try that. 5, 4, 8, 5. No. So I assume it'll probably work as soon as I put in the correct combination, right? So painting. Angels, demons, nymphs, and the queen. So the number of angels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Angels, and then the number of demons is 1, 2, 3. So 5, 3. There's only 1 queen. 5, 3, something 1. 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 3, 7, 1. It's gotta be something like this, right? 5, 3, 7, 1. Yes! Yes. Oh my god. Big brain. Alright, sick. Remembering the castle's rather curious artwork collection, you turn the wheels of the lock, it snaps open and falls onto the stone floor with a loud clunk. Yeah, so I was counting everyone's heads, but I guess I should have been counting the specific person. Like, whoever was angels, I'd only count those. I'd only count the demons and not the guy who's being attacked by the demons. I'd only count the nymphs and not the guy who's being lured by the nymphs, and just the queen instead of everyone there. So, let's, guess we're going outside. Downhill. Clockwise around the hill. No, east. South downhill. Approach man. Go south past man. Ozzy wants me to go and help with the pub quiz. Ozzy told me I need to go help with the pub quiz. You hope you sound convincing. He did he? Bob's face is a mask. Now, I don't believe that for 3 reasons. 1, you're not in the car with him. B, he hasn't changed my orders to keep you here. And 3, I'm not entirely fucking retarded. Really? What did you say? Oh, nothing. I'm gonna stop the recording really quickly. And then we're gonna see if I fucked up at all. Okay, so it seemed like everything's fine. I just don't know what to do now. Unfortunately. Down to the crypt. So I don't know where the crypt is. I assume it may be through whatever locked thing I opened, but you gingerly edge your way down the slope to the stream, taking a long run up as a dare and then fall on your arse in the mud. At least nobody saw you, you think, but the sound of a man starting with laughter to the east suggests otherwise. I assume it's the man on the bridge. Oh wait, no, to the east. But oh yeah, walk east of the bridge. Yeah, okay, fucking asshole. Well, if it isn't our new roving research assistant, how can Big Bad Bob help you today? Well, I'd like to leave for the pub quiz, you say. When I say how... God damn it, the battery fucking died. I apologize. When I say how can I help you, he begins, let me freeze that. Actually, no, just think of the syntactic connotations instead. When a policeman calls you sir, is he going to treat you like he's your servant? And your partner tells you to do what you like, is that actually an invitation to go out on a bender? So it's got to be in the castle then, right? Examine the painting, bookshelf, read up on sewage. Oh? Wait, what? Wait. You try to take the sewage book but appear somewhat stuck, then it jolts slightly towards you with a clunk. A whirring noise that makes you step back and you realize that the bookshelf has shifted to one side, revealing a dark passage behind. You hope all the puzzles are this easy. Oh shit, let's enter it. Fuck it. You find yourself in a dank and claustrophobia-inducing section of the castle, which is announced as the crypt. So this is where, Elf is supposed... No, not Elf. Faye is supposed to be. Both by a gold-plated sign on the walls and several coffins which stand in stone enclaves beneath you. The northern entrance of the passage leads to the library. While you hear barking and loud banging through the southern door, a hazardous spiral staircase leads downwards. Let's examine the coffins. Oh shit, another thing. Watching your step, you descend to the stone stairs and read the coffin inscriptions, which appear to have been carved recently. They mainly denote Mandius' ancestors through the centuries. Others are marked with epitaphs such as unknown god-fearing peasant and loyal servant of the kingdom of Mercia. A chink of light flashes from the only metal object down here. There's a 5-digit combination lock attached to a doorway cleverly hidden amongst the coffins. Okay. So that's not going to help with that. That's not going to help with that either. Neither is that. We could try the phone number 12169. Nope. Okay, well, let's try going to the door to the south. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're in the cemetery now. How on earth do you get a gate to be more creaky? This guy is a mentalist, pure and simple. You don't think the workman has so much as glanced in your direction, but the remark appears addressed to you. You decide to introduce yourself. Hi, I've drenched the joints in boiling water. I've dropped a grit down there. Sandpaper, maybe. But then I'd have to take the sodding thing apart again. He'll be asking for more spider webs in the crypt next. You're in an immaculately cut... You are in an immaculately cut garden sloping down the hill. It is littered with heavy equipment and gravestones on fresh dug earth. You spot a shed to the east, beside which huge canines lie dormant. The whole enclosure is fenced off. What are you doing? What am I doing? The man gives a theatrical sigh and continues in an ironic monotone. My name is Len. I am a happy worker currently involved in creating a new cemetery. There's got to be a cemetery apparently, because that shows this castle has a proud heritage. And that wasn't opened and it wasn't just opened last week. I don't even want to know where the bodies came from. Well, that's disturbing in a way. But hi, Len. Can you help me? Your second attempt at an introduction is more successful, and the man looks thoughtful as you tell your story. You're the new research assistant then. 3 others started last week when this place opened. I heard them going up and down the steps to the crypt for a few days, and I didn't hear them again. If I were you, I'd leave and never look back. But you didn't hear that from me. Wish I could help, but they don't let me out either. Tell you what, if you feel like investigating, let me know what you find. But I don't know if I should trust you, so I think we're not gonna let you know. If I remember anyways. So, what are you doing? Yeah, we did that. Can you help me? What are these dog things? They're direwolves, apparently. Some kind of beast that went extinct thousands of years ago, but because they're old, Ozzy thinks they must be noble and wants them back. So he messes about with the DNA to get something almost but not quite right. That sums this whole place up. Rumor is he's scrapping the whole Daft project. Good thing too, or we'd be up to our necks in fucking dragons by the end of the week. If you're unhappy, why not leave? Leave? Do what exactly? Join a traveling circus? Compose a grand opera? Play on the wing for Port Vale? I used to work for the council, and that was alright until we got outsourced to this charlatan. Now it's lower pay, worse conditions, and union reps have disappeared, and we have to do whatever the old Aussie tells us. Of course, the taxpayer still foots the bill. Good fucking deal he's got there. So, we could go back to the crypt, or we could go to the shed. Let's go to the shed, then. Oh fuck, you're to the east of the under construction graveyard. Fencing topped with razor wire blocks off what you presume to be a private road running down the hill. There's a shed with a note pinned to the door, but the structure is flanked by huge creatures who seem to be only half asleep. The bolts required to open the shed appear unwieldy, and more importantly, as though they'd make a lot of noise to open. A bright red dog bowl lies on the floor. It's marked Fang and Cerberus. How cute, you think? Let's read the note. The note is written on the leather-headed Mercia coat paper and scrawled on with a black marker pen. To-do list: make fence door creakier, feed monstrosities, arrange books in the library, lock out rooms, prepare for drug distribution. Excuse me. Maybe this is what Faye's talking about. Drug distribution is why, like, everyone's fucked off their minds. So opening the shed door is not going to be a good idea, but I guess we might do it anyways. You die. Well, you can't say you weren't warned. The gap between your loud and clumsy attempt to unbolt the shed and you being ripped to shreds by the direwolves was barely a few seconds. And you never stood a chance. Now, there are very few ways to die in this game compared to our previous one, which is in Bandits and Swords. Oh my, go play it, it's good. But you still managed to find one, so I suppose it's an achievement of sorts. Well, thank you, then. So, I guess we go back to the cemetery, back to the crypt. We didn't get really anything that helps us with the coffins, though. So, ooh, I don't know why I started pressing X there. Let's go back to the library, and then maybe there's something in the book. She left the web, she left the loom. She made 3 paces through the room. She saw the water lily bloom, she saw the helmet and the plume. She looked down to Camelot, out flew the web and floated wide. The mirror cracked from side to side. The curse has come upon me, cried the Lady of Shalott. She left the web, she left the loom. She made 3 paces through the room. 3, maybe? One-eyed, 1? 1-eyed yellow idol to the north of Kinamendu. Mobile crossing town. So, fuck, what was the first one again? 3, I think? 3, 1. Don't know what that says. What number in the Roman numerals is XCIV? No, not sir. Fuck off. Roman numeral XCIV. 94? That doesn't really help though, right? Suitable Latin text used in web design, typography, layout, and printing in place of English to emphasize design elements over context. Placeholder or filler text. Convenient tool for mock-ups. It helps to outline the visual elements of a document or presentation. Example type. Je ne sais pas. you know what? I think I might just figure this out in the next episode. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment down below, and subscribe for more content from this channel. Glad we started doing puzzles. I really liked the painting one, actually. The more I thought about it, the more obvious it became. But in the beginning, looking at paintings just seemed like something you could do as an observation. But the fact it added into the puzzle, after you realized it, it made a lot more sense of why you could even look at the paintings in the first place. But yeah, so once again, hope you all enjoyed. And I'll see you all in the next one. Josh out.